Hello? I think I'm back. Yeah, cool. I have no idea why my game crashed. I'm so sorry for that, but that's something that wasn't in... Why did my game crash there? Maybe someone knows, but I have to go and rejoin the server. Let me actually... Let me go ahead and write Tona here. I'm so sorry for that, but I just don't know why my game is crashing at the moment. So let me actually rejoin the server. Oh my god, Trackmania, come on. Load. This game is so slow. So how did pack ending up? Come on, game loads! Oh my god, man, please. Okay, so he got first or what? And my game crashed. Very nice. So we're back. Yeah, Pack actually got first. You got to be joking me, man. My game crashed with that. But yeah, now we have the second phase coming up here, the semi-final phase. Hopefully my game won't crash again. Or my stream, rather, as it's a little bit laggy. I have no idea why the game has severe issues with stuff like that. But yeah, Pack has won that map. I'm sorry that I couldn't capture that. But yeah, let's actually go ahead and see how this is working out. So, Pack is currently leading as my game is completely lagging. I have no idea what that is. Guys, it's unbelievable. So now it's... I have to close the chat, actually. Why... I just communicated something because it can't be that my game is lagging so much. But anyways, let's go ahead and watch this match, as I'm so sorry that I couldn't cover Pack's point of view there. But I have severe issues with my PC. I thought I fixed them and it worked out all very fine, but now my PC had a freeze. And maybe I have to go into in-depth again, but I thought that I fixed it. Because everything seemed to work out. But yeah, Pack actually won that map. Too bad that I didn't see it, because this would definitely be a nice moment. But hey, anyways, Pack again up to a very nice performance here. Of course, in this semi-final phase, you can lose your points. And you can lose 50% of your points if you end up in the bottom 8. And actually, Carl Jr. at the moment is in that position. So Carl Jr. currently on 9th position, going to that identity here. So not looking too good for him, but it's looking even better here for Pack, since he's currently in 2nd position. Overall, he's just behind Carl Jr., but currently is battling it out with Kappa for that 1st position. Kappa, however, a very strong tech player in this map, also favors tech a lot. It favors tech a lot. And I think that he can, yeah, be a good contender here for Pack to win it all, or to win this map, as this is of course map number 3. But yeah, Kappa is losing a little bit of ground here. Pack is coming a bit closer though, so Pack wants to go for that additional 100 euro to his PayPal account, and maybe he can make it. Maybe he can do it. Or maybe not, but yeah, Kappa is looking very strong here. But look at them, they are so far ahead of the rest here, as Pack has a lead of 0.3 of a second over Papu. Then we have Bren behind that. Then there's Tween, Aurel, who had made a mistake, so he gets overtaken by everyone here and drops down to P9. So Aurel looks like to lose some of his points again, and also Riolu is 0.7 away. But yeah, what an identity from Pack. What a fight between Kappa and Pack here for that first position. Let's focus on that, because that's the battle that is important now. Kappa versus Pack. And Pack with more speed here going into that lap number 4. So that is a nice battle that we are witnessing here. They are inside of each other, both with similar speed and also interesting nines there. But Kappa is still on that first position, as Pack can just increase his lead here with a dominant performance and get himself another 20-pointer here and maybe another map win. But also a second place would be just fine for Pack by the looks of it. But also Carl Jr. here. Look on the left side. Carl Jr. currently on P10.8 away of a safe spot. So this is not looking very good here for Carl Jr. He could lose 18 points. So this is definitely not good news for him. But now the identity comes in. Pack looked very strong on that and comes maybe a little bit closer again towards Kappa. No, not this time around. Kappa has gotten it really good and Pack is losing more and more time. So this could be the next second place here for Pack. Or is he going for that attack? Let's see what he's happy with, if he wants to go for that or not. But yeah, Kappa looks so strong here. Going into lap number 5, second to last lap. It is here on Leap of Faith. Oh, I thought from that Kappa has clipped, but Kappa not with the best speed. So Pack comes closer, 0.1 of a second between them. And we only have 1.5 laps to go here. So Pack can definitely make it happen. And also, like, look at that. I mean, it's a close fight here in that top position between those players. We have small fights everywhere. We have Carl Jr. and Aurel fighting out for P9. Then we have Gwen and Tween, and as well as Bren, who are a little bit in a fight. But yeah, it is Pack who could potentially get himself that first position here. So that's the fight that is, of course, the most interesting, not only for me, but also in this match, kind of. As Pack gets a good exit speed here, but also Kappa again got it really well here. 0.2 of a second. He has increased his gap towards Pack. So Kappa with an insane identity and is just extending his lead here. 2.5 of a second, but still a second place for Pack would just be more than fine. I've never heard that Ebon thingy, actually. That is weird. So. Massa with the fastest lap again. So, I was speaking about that beforehand in the actual predicting scene. So, I thought that Massa will get the most fastest laps. And a lot of people went for, I think, Carl Jr. or Gwen. And I thought that this would actually be Massa. So, I think he has set 2 fastest laps already. But I think this gap is so incredibly high that Kappa has to mess up the identity in order to not win this one. But let's take a look here. Let's go actually into the normal cam, into the follow cam, that I cannot do if I want to spectate Pack normally. So another feedback here. So it's Kappa winning map number 1 here. Only one crucial jump is remaining for him. And map number 3 will be won by Kappa. But again, a very good performance by Pack, landing in that top 2 position yet again. And yes, Kappa will win indeed. Pack in second. Then we have Gren with a good performance on that 3rd position. Bren on P4, Tween on 5th. Then Papu, Carl Jr., Spam, Riolu. And then there's Massa. Not getting the fastest lap. It's Carl Jr. this time. So Carl Jr. with +2 points. And actually making it. Spam is losing his points as well as Riolu, Aurel. So Carl Jr. not losing his points and going up to actual 44 points. Pack up to 48 points. So great performance from them thus far. So hopefully everything is working again. Okay, so next map is coming up here. Sorry that I was on my desktop, of course. We have map number 4 coming up. I would say one of the harder maps. But yeah, I mean, the identity is all about muscle memory. So we have Gapjumper here by Kiesler coming up, and currently it is Pack leading. Pack is leading the race, so that is very nice to see ahead of Carl Jr. Then we have Bren also with a comfortable 3rd position here. Then Kappa, Papu, Muda, Gwen, Tween, and then there's Riolu. So it was Scrappy unfortunately losing his points as well. Scrappy was my wild card here. That's why I put him on P3, but hey, map 5 and 6 are coming up, and this map probably suits the Lazarus player pretty well. I think so. I hope so. Alright, so map number 4 it is. So we have 3 maps that are left here for this step. And yeah, currently my stream is running good, so hopefully it will stay like that. Of course, I'm sorry that my game just crashed in that particular moment where Pack has won a map, but sometimes you cannot do anything against that, right? So yeah, this is the identity here. It's the jump here to the left between this gap, and I mean Gapjumper is a very fitting name for that, of course, as yeah, Pack is doing it quite nicely here. And also Muda here with 20 points. So of course all those players would love to keep just those points, but you still have those last 3 steps where in this step you lose 50% of your points if you're on the bottom 8, and if you are on the next maps like in map 5 and 6, if you're on the bottom 8 there, you will lose all of your points. Okay, so let's go into the first round here. We have Pack, who is at 48 points, so there's a lot on stake. So Pack just has to do his gameplay here in order to keep his points. He definitely has the pace, so we can see an insane step from Pack actually. I hope that, but everything can and will eventually happen in this Grand League season. We can see Kappa already so far behind after an insane performance here. Kappa is down to P16, and this is not looking good for him. He's 2 seconds behind, 3 seconds behind already. And also Avon not with the best start. Then Aurel down to P14, but didn't make a mistake. So this part is very decisive to do. It's a hard part, but players have survived it. Pack still in that first position. Pack is so ready here. He is such a good player. It's unbelievable how gifted he is and how good he's performing in this particular format. And now the first identity, we see no mistake by any sort of player here. We still see all players who have survived here, and no one had to respawn. It's actually Riolu who's a little bit further behind, but every player has survived this identity. We only have Kappa who's still super far behind. So I thought one or at least one player is making a mistake here, but that wasn't the case. Alright, Pack is leading over Muda, so the player from down under has to play in like at inhuman times. Just think about that. It's maybe 8 in the morning for him. So that is a time that is pretty weird, but still nice to see an Australian player playing this season. So actually this thing, so the blocks here, those arches that are coming here and also here, this one, they are invisible, so you can drive through them. So this is important for one part on this track, of course, but the others, there is no line that you could take through that. As we see Pack extending his lead, Muda falling a bit behind. Then we have Bren also going for that attack. Let's go into that second identity here. Good jump from Pack. Releases very early in order to accelerate faster. So that was a very nice identity again from Pack, getting the newest best lap. And it is still a very close fight. So we can see here Pack is leading the race over Papu. And then we have Muda. So Papu with a great comeback here on that map. And he shows why he's one of the greatest players of all time. But then we also have Pack. Okay, Afi and Massa. Betting all with the spam here. And also Carl Jr. living on the edge again. So Carl Jr. was actually on that 9th position for a long time on that prior map. And now he is back up in that battle again against Tween. So Carl Jr. is lacking a bit, or yeah, it's not performing that good here. But let's go ahead and follow this battle here. Papu versus Pack. This Pack lagged out a bit. Pack And Papu lagged out a bit. Pack with a better line though. Also gets a good nosedive here, but it's similar speed, so this identity will of course decide it. No mistakes has been done by the player here, and it is still Pack who is leading the race by just by a hair, 100th of a second. Papu setting the fastest lap, so you can see the pace here from those players, but it is Pack getting a better entry into the next lap. It is lap number 4. And it is currently Pack leading again, so what a monstrous performance here from the MnM player. It is really a display of skill that he's doing here. He's not only capable of playing tag, he's also capable of playing the other tarmacs or the other surfaces, and he's showing us how he is doing it. He's 0.2 ahead, 0.24 ahead of Papu, but Papu had a very good identity, and also this part was very nicely executed by Papu. But yeah, look at Pack. He is leading with 0.3 of a second. So he is doing so good. It's unbelievable. But now this identity is coming up. Of course, this can still be a part that he can mess up. Definitely in a pressure situation. But Pack is doing that so good here. And he is 0.27 ahead. What a great performance here. Only 2 more laps to go here for Pack to make that victory happen. Let's see, do I have him on one of my hotkeys? No, I don't. And also Gwen is performing so poorly today. He's on P15, and also like Kappa, who after that mistake not falling behind, but still, I mean, it's pretty open here. One mistake and you are definitely dead. I mean, Afi is only 2.5 seconds behind, and yeah, I mean, it is just super close here for that placement, and that's what I was talking about. But yeah, Pack is currently looking so strong. It's unbelievable. No one can stop him here. Only himself, maybe. But let's take a look here. Bren and Papu. Bren actually also with a very good comeback here. Let's take a look onto this entity. Second to last time. Players have to go over it. Pack so much speed here for him. And he's just extending his lead here. 2.23 of a second just by a hair. But still, it is worth something. And let's follow Pack here for that last lap. Can he make it happen? Can he win the second map here in this Trackmania Grand League Season 3, Step 1, and going up to 68 points. Maybe he can even get the fastest lap here, as he has so much speed here. He has a lead of 0.5 of a second, so Pack could definitely make that possible here. Only a couple of more turns are left to be cleared for Pack, and he can call himself maybe even the greatest of all time. He is doing an insane performance here. He's 0.5 ahead of Papu and Bren here. And Pack just has to survive one more identity. There's only one more jump for him to go. Of course, those drifts are there as well. But Pack is doing them while sleeping. He can do them blindfolded. And there is only one more jump for Pack in order to win the second map here in that first step of the Trackmania Grand League, and it's looking so good here for Pack, and he's indeed winning map number 4, going up to 68 points, and this is such a nice performance from Pack. He is crazy. This guy is completely crazy. Pack winning the second map. Wow, GG. What a performance from Pack. That's unbelievable. Pack up to 68 points after 4 maps. This guy, man. This guy is absolutely crazy. Carl Jr. is still in that second position, and Bren elevates himself up to P3. Then we have Papu. Muda also with a very good step so far. But now, guys, we have a little bit of a break. We have a break coming up now, because after that, we have our final maps. Hopefully my game is not crashing, or my PC is not freezing. Hopefully. Loading. Okay, perfect. So, game didn't crash. We have the warm-up here. That's the first map here. Picicle by Popet. Or Popet. I think that's how you pronounce it. I tried my best. But yeah, that is the map, and we have 6 minutes of a break. And yeah, that is just crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Alright then. And as I see, it's just crazy to see. It is Spam having 1,000 viewers, Virtual having 3,000 viewers. So it's so cool to see that Trackmania gets so much attention. It's really, really nice. So also thanks for you guys joining in the stream. I mean, it's just nice to see that you guys have decided to watch my stream. Of course, it's a little bit more silent here. But yeah, I mean, we have 5 minutes of a break. And it's so nice to see that actually Trackmania gets so much attention with that Trackmania Grand League. So this is just very cool to see. That is just very cool to see here. So in the meantime, you can vote for Pack here, as he has received no votes yet by the looks of it. So I think there is still some issues, but hey. All good, all good. So Pack currently using the time to maybe calm down because he's at 68 points. He's at 68 points and he, of course, do not want to lose those points after winning 2 maps and getting... Guys, think about that. He was in the top 2 every round. He got first twice. He got second twice. What is that guy doing, man? It's just crazy to think about that. That he has an average of 1.5 if you combine all the results and the total standing at the moment. This guy is gaming at the moment. This guy is completely gaming, man. It's unbelievable. So, Pack, you are like really, it's impressive to see that performance. An admirable performance for everyone here who's also playing this one. Yeah, Shamsi, I had those things as well. I had those things as well with the bets after step number 4. And I mean, my bet is Picicle Jr. and then we have Scrappy. Scrappy is my pick. My last pick. But of course, I didn't bet in the betting league. But still, I'm trying my best to maybe get active in that again. But yeah, actually, what do you think, guys? Can Pack and Cole Jr. keep their points? Because, I mean, Cole Jr. was living on the edge on map 3 and 4 so many times, but was still able to hold his points. And then also Muda with such a good performance here, up to P5 with 30 points. So every player would love to keep those points, of course. So maybe, so the crash could be related because of my graphics card. I already checked my RAM, but maybe some of you have an idea about that. Because I don't know what the issue could be, actually. I have no idea what the issue could be. That my game is freezing and then also my PC is crashing. It could be related to the game, but I think that my rig should be fine. Since I have a 170 Ti and then a Ryzen 5 1600X. It could also be the processor that is a little bit older. But still, I mean, we will... I mean, I checked everything, also software related and stuff. It could also be Streamlabs, OBS. But I mean, currently it is yeah, running good. But the game crash can occur every time. Whew, so I'm just gonna not gonna talk too much here because my voice is already cracked after casting so much. And also I've seen Super Kaloof was here just some minutes ago. Happy birthday to you, Carl. I wish you all the best and have a nice day, man. And I hope that you will play in the 4th season here as well. I think that's... So that's my guess. I think that you and Granadi will promote into the Trackmania Grand League. But I cannot see anyone who is actually demoting. But too good that you guys are not playing them, right? But yeah, congratulations towards Super Kaluf. Congratulations. Happy birthday, man. So we have 48 seconds left, and then we're gonna go live. Hope that Pack is doing, or it did a good sort of calm down section and just said, "Come on, Tom, you got that. Come on." I think he's speaking to him a lot of times when he's driving and playing. That he's just encouraging him and focusing. So yeah, I hope that he is doing that one pretty well. Okay, but 20 seconds to go, and also I'm keen to see how Muda is performing, because he's doing very well here, up to 30 points after a very bad map 1 where he DNF'd. Muda is now up to 5th position. That is really good, ahead of Tween, ahead of Spam, ahead of Massa. So now the fun begins. Players will lose their points if they are in the bottom 8. Not only 50%, but all of your points. You will lose all of your points if you are not making it into the top 8. Let's take a look here onto the player field. Who is making that first mistake and will lose out on a lot of momentum? One mistake can't decide everything here. Evon and Tween already a little bit behind, losing a little bit of speed, as well as Carl Jr. So they are currently occupying P14, 15 and 16. But it's Scrappy making that first major mistake, and Scrappy was of course my guess here for that top 3. But it is Scrappy who is capable of making a comeback, as he's not so far behind. We see Pack, Bren, Gwen, Massa just on that 2nd position, but Gwen making another mistake, and actually Massa now with a very good chance of overtaking Papu here. But what a crazy round here to start off with. Again, Gwen with a mistake, so this is not good here for the Game Ward player, as Pack gets a good identity here. We want to really get that one done correctly, as Tween didn't get it so good, as well as Scrappy, but they still stood alive. Bren with a slide, Massa with a mistake, just when the goal Massa was coming in. Oh no, Massa, what is happening? No, man, Massa dropping down to P15, looks like to lose 19 points, but then there's also Bren on P11, and also Link. I haven't seen too much from Link here throughout this whole event. Link up to P9, but not looking so strong here by the looks of it, since he's only gotten himself 7 points thus far. Link, of course, a very good player, very fast player, so he's able to make something happen. But let's take a look onto the top battle here. We have Papu, Pack, and then Kappa, and Pack is again in that battle for that first position. You got to be joking me. Pack could make a 3-digit step here in... Oh, this guy is absolutely crazy. Thomas Cole, ladies and gentlemen, he's up there again in that top 3. This guy is absolutely crazy. He's a ridiculous driver, and he's actually up into first position with that. This guy's mad. Had a little bit of a bad drift there and drops down to P7, make that P10. But guys, I don't even worry about that. I'm not even worrying about that he's down that much, because this guy will come back just in a blink of an eye. Having one bad drift there can happen to everyone, and Pack will come back from that. So, no need to worry. I mean, of course, it was an unnecessary mistake, but this can happen since you have to do a Neo slide there. And this is not what Pack has done there. So Pack down to P10, but still there are a lot of identities that he has to pass, and definitely identities that he can do very well. Also, this jump was very nicely executed by Pack. Comes closer and closer. And of course, now it's all about surviving, but I assume that Pack is catching up to the one or another player here, as we see different approaches here also from Link. Pack goes for so much speed here and couldn't even overtake one of those players, but nice turn here from him again. Nice counter steer, and with that he could go up into that 8th position here. Can he make it? Good slide here, overtakes Link and Moda, and Pack now up to P8 again. But there's a considerable gap between him and the rest of the pack here. But also there's a player by the name of Tween who made a mistake. So Pack has some room to breathe here. Gets attacked by Moda and now down to P8 again. Oh, Kappa also with a mistake there. So Kappa is about to lose 16 points here. And Pack is certainly very happy about that. He's certainly very happy about that. And will we really see a 100 plus point step here? That is absolutely crazy. I have not seen that one coming. But if Thomas Cole is playing, no one is safe, right? No one is safe. And yeah, he's with that up to P7. Only 0.7 behind, so he can make a good comeback here. He can make a good comeback, definitely. So next identity here. Identity number 4. As the map, of course, has a length here of 1 minute and 7 seconds. So we're looking for a time below 7 minutes, which I would say is good. Bren with a ridiculously fast time here. And of course, Bren didn't lose any sort of points. So he was only a little bit behind afterwards. And yeah, we actually dropped down here off that top 8. I think it was Link who dropped down, and also Pack now attacking here up to P5. And we have 2 more laps to go. And then we know if Pack is maybe even getting to the top 3 here, because he's coming closer towards Aurel and also towards Afi here. So both players with only single-digit amount of points are battling out with Pack here, who is at 68 points. Wow, that is crazy to see. Okay, Pack doing it good and up to P3. Pack up to P3. Nice comeback after a small mistake there in that yeah, Neo slide section that you have to do in that multi-lap, or after that multi-lap. Next identity coming up. Pack gets himself a lot of speed, overtakes the one or another player here, and now it's Carl Jr. actually chasing Bren, his teammate, kind of from the Zerada Cup. And let's see if he can make it. Bren extending his 18.7 of a second. Nice performance from the Kameto Core player, and it's still Pack in that 3rd position. So Pack looks like to get away with that, as only the identities coming up and not the Neo slides anymore, since you're not driving in that multi-lap again. So you're not driving another lap. Okay, let's see. Will Pack go for that attack on that 2nd position, or will he settle in that 3rd? That's the question that just evoked in my head, as Papu went for that overtake here onto Pack. But Carl Jr. had to release. Carl Jr. had to release. And this means that Carl Jr. drops tremendously behind. Can Pack get that 2nd position? And is Bren holding up with the pressure here? Can Bren win his first map after he didn't win a map in that first, in that 2nd season? It is looking good that Bren will do it this time around. Looking good for Bren, and also Pack will eventually get himself that 2nd position. Does he have more speed? Yes, he has. 200 ahead of Papu. So Pack will go up to 82 points. That is absolutely crazy. So Carl Jr. making a mistake there in the ending and stays ahead by a hair. You can see how close that is. Moda losing 30 points. And then we also have Riolu minus 12. Then Gwen minus 12. Kappa minus 16. But not a major point loss here from him. Or from a player here in the top field. That's a banger of a step here. I just have to say that 82 points for Pack going into that last map. Oh my god, man. 82 points. Yeah, Carl, I'm in love with Pack skills as well. This guy is absolutely crazy. This is the last map of the evening. It's my favorite map. It's my favorite map. And I hope it's Pack's. It's a good map for Pack as well. He is up to 82 points. He could make it a 3-digit step. He could make 100 points possible with a 1st position. He could be the first one doing that. He has gotten himself 3 2nd places and 1 1st place thus far. What is that performance? What is that? This guy is absolutely crazy. And it's all on this map. Can Pack make it happen? And with that, almost qualifying himself to the playoffs already. So it's just incredible to see that. As Bren is currently on 2nd position. just ahead of Cole Jr. Then we have Papu, Tween, Massa actually securing his points there. So very nice to see that from Massa. Very cool to see him securing 29 points. Then there's Spam Aurel. Then Muda has lost 30 points, so being the biggest loser of the prior round. And then we have Gwen, also not with a lot of points here. So Riolu, again a 10th position for him after having a lot of points there, and like struggling on one map by losing his points. But now this map is coming up here. So Pack up to 82 points. Guys, if I were Pack, I would shit my pants now. 82 points. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing, but still one mistake and, you know, it's like over and out. But I think that he can make it. So Pack is the greatest of all time if he executes that. Imagine he gets first and second on that first step. That is absolutely redonkulous, man. That is absolutely crazy. So warm-up has ended. Let's go with the last map. Guys, please, Pack, please do it. Please, man, please. Please, man, do it. 82 points for Pack. And there's only one more map. It is Bookcase, the last map. And hopefully he's gonna make it. Come on. So, again, if you're in the bottom 8 positions, you will lose all of your points. And Pack currently has 82 points on stake. 82 points for him as Gwen goes for an interesting line there. Gwen again with the 5-head strategy, but maybe he has just practiced this track. Gwen up into the lead, Pack on P2. But the identity, of course, is very vital for this map. Let's take a look how Pack is doing that. First time he's approaching it here. Let's take a look onto the camera here. It is Pack surviving it. Also good speed. You need up, I think, 260 speed. But Pack is going for that safe way and drops actually down to that 10th position here. But gets a lot of speed from that. So despite safing that one, Pack is up to P9 here with that. So it wasn't that bad, but a wonky section here for him on that point. So Pack down to P11 here. Yeah, I mean, 82 points over loss would be incredible. I think that's the biggest point loss that we would have seen. Or did we see more points being lost in one step? I have no idea. But yeah, it's currently Pack on P11 plus 2 behind Aurel here. Let's take a look how he's doing it. He's currently sitting on P9. Good speed for him here. Comes closer towards Aurel. But I mean, it's only lap number 2, so a lot of things are happening, and definitely a wise choice if you can save it, of course, that you should do it. Okay, Pack goes for a good approach here. Has a lot of speed here. Goes for the wriggle, and now he's going for that jump, but makes a mistake. Pack with the mistake and drops down to P15. No way. Oh no, Pack. No way, guys. No, Pack is down to last position. He could lose 82 points. Oh no, he's 4.7 seconds behind. And he needs really a miracle. People have to fail this identity. Pack went for the risk and has made that mistake. Oh no, and Pack is now down to P16. But he can make it happen. He needs a miracle, but he can make it happen here. Of course, he's 4.5 seconds behind, 4.4. But of course, there's still 16 players ahead of him. 8 players ahead of him. 7 that he has to beat. And 15 in total. My god, man. Whew. I think 1 has made a mistake. Bren also dead. Bren is also looking to lose his points as Pack is coming a bit closer here. But, I mean, it's only Bren, quote-unquote, who has dropped behind. But look at that. Massa as well. So many things are happening on this map. And, yeah, I mean, Pack has gained 1 position. But still, he needs more than that. He needs more than that. 4.4 seconds, P15 for him. And really, Pack is in need of that. He is currently on that 15th position. Oh man, oh man. That is not good, guys. You can make it happen though. 2 players, 3 players have to make mistakes, and then the rest Pack can do with his skill. But it's already lap number 4. So he's only 2 more laps left in order to make it happen. Ah, this is so close for Pack here. P14 for him, going up to P13. Gwen on 12th position. He needs to survive all the identities here, of course. And it seems that some people have actually died here. Yeah, Papu has died. Pack is doing it very good, and we are back in the race. P12 for Pack here. And it's also Gwen not so far ahead, as you can see here. Pack up to P12. So there's only 4 more positions that Pack has to go for, as we have 2 more laps to go. This is exciting, and of course the pressure is rising, but only 3 more seconds to go. You can see, he can see the person who is ahead there, and Pack can make it happen. Guys, this is so exciting here. Pack can make it happen. I have a good feeling about that. Come on, man. Just do it. Don't be the person who loses 82 points here. Don't be that person. Come on, Pack. We can make it happen here. 3.2 seconds between him and the 8th seeded player, which is currently Riolu. And also Carl Jr. is likely to win this map. But we have 2 more identities to go for. 2 more identities. It is Link not having a good approach by the look of it. Pack has to go for it. He has to go for it, but he had to save. No, he didn't have to save, actually. And it is Pack coming closer towards players here. Look at that. Pack is now in the mix here for that battle. And we have only 2 more seconds to go here between him and this 8th seeded player. Pack is up to P11 with that. Gwen and Afi are not so far ahead of him. And just 1 player has to make a mistake in the top 8. And then Pack is safe. If, of course, Afi and Gwen didn't get a good, or won't get a good identity as well. Oh my god, this is the last lap. Come on, Pack, you can make it. You can make it. Please, man. Gwen, again, with an interesting line, goes for a no-slide there. Nightbot fatality. Let's take a look at Pack. Needs an insane identity here in order to keep 82 points. Currently, he will lose 82 points. This is not a good thing here for Pack. But this could well happen. Also, Papu and Bren are so far behind here. Let's take a look here onto Pack. He's going for it, and he has a lot of speed here. Can he overtake Gwen in this section? No, it's not enough for Pack here, and Pack will lose 82 points. No. Pack will lose 82 points here going into that last map. That is unfortunate, but what a great comeback. Oh no. Wow. Colgini will win this step ahead of Spam. Then we have Tween on P3. And then there is Aurel. Pack is losing 82 points. Bren minus 61. And then there was also Papu minus 50. Wow. Ah, that is unfortunate for Pack. Losing 82 points with that. I mean, Pack has gotten 3 first places, 3 second places, and 2 first places on this first step. So it's definitely a good performance. But you see 1/10th position here, and Pack has lost 82 points. That is unbelievable. And just 1 small mistake. He didn't even die completely. So that is unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. Wow. What a step. Definitely a step to forget for Pack concerning the last map. So, yeah. Not that good. But, hey, what you want to do? Sometimes it is like that. So, guys, thank you so much for watching today's cast. That was step 1. I will be here every Sunday. So, if you like what you see, make sure to follow the MnM Gaming UK channel. And also follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. Luckers Turbo is my name there. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast, despite my game was crashing. I have to fix that. I thought that I fixed it, but now my game is running mysteriously a little bit better. I have no idea what that is, but I think I have to take a look into that. So thanks all for watching, and I will go ahead and my bed is made, actually, as you can see. Yeah, look at that. My bed is made. And I will go and send you guys to bed now, but I will cast something after that as well. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.